Hi everyone, in this video I want to discuss with you how exactly PTH results in bone resorption. And so we'll start off in the bloodstream. When we have low calcium, which is indicated by our lonely milkman here, then that's going to send a signal off to the parathyroid glands to release more PTH from the chief cells. So parathyroid glands, they have cells called chief cells, and these chief cells are going to be releasing PTH. So we have our parathyroid hormone, which is PTH for short. And when we have this release of our parathyroid hormone, what's going to happen to the bone itself? So let's take a look at the bone and on the microscopic level. First off, PTH has two actions. It's going to increase macrophage colony stimulating factor, or MCSF. And then that's going to act on hematopoietic stem cells, and that's going to induce the proliferation of or differentiation into immature osteoclasts, so MCSF. And so we'll go from our hematopoietic stem cells to our immature osteoclasts. And now PTH also does a second thing. It's going to bind to osteoblasts. So let's say that's a PTH receptor, and then PTH is going to bind to its receptor on osteoblasts, and it's going to increase expression of rank ligand. And so that's represented here. Here's our increased expression of rank ligand, or rank L for short. And so what happens with this rank L is that it's going to bind the rank receptor on these immature osteoclasts. Immature osteoclasts have rank L. Sorry, they have rank. Immature osteoclasts have rank. And so what happens when rank L on the osteoblast is binding rank on the osteoclast is that that's going to stimulate the immature osteoclast to differentiate into its mature form, which is a multinucleated, which we can see here, a cell. And then this cell can go ahead and perform bone resorption, and that's going to increase our levels of, serum calcium through bone resorption. Okay, so last thing I want to talk about here is that if we have rank L, it can actually be bound by another molecule to prevent bone resorption, and that's called osteoprotogerin, OPG. So that is, let me see if I have it written down here. Okay, OPG for short. And that molecule essentially just kind of blocks off our rank L on the osteoblast, preventing our osteoclast from binding it and thus preventing bone resorption. So that is really it in terms of bone resorption and how PTH affects bone resorption. So let's recap that one more time. Actually, let's come up with a way to remember that rank L is on the blast and rank is on the clast. So how about we think about it in terms of the blast just having more going on with it, like it has the PTH receptor, and then rank L is a longer word than rank. So if we think about the blast just having more going on, because it has the PTH receptor as well, then we can remember that it's going to have rank L, and then the osteoclast is going to have rank. So basically the osteoclast doesn't really do anything. It just like kind of puts its rank kind of arms out, its rank arms out, and then binds. So that's all it's really doing. So it only has one job, and that's to put its rank arms out and then bind to the rank L. Okay, so let's recap this now. So we have decreased blood calcium, and that's going to signal chief cells of the parathyroid gland to secrete parathyroid hormone. Then we're going to get to the bone, and that's going to result in, parathyroid is going to result in increased macrophage colony stimulating factor. That's going to result in the differentiation of cells into immature osteoclasts, and then that in turn is going to act on rank ligand, which is going to be on the blast. And why do we have this rank ligand on our blast? It's because PTH binds its PTH receptor on the osteoblast, and then that increases expression of rank L. And so rank on the osteoclast binds rank L on the osteoblast, and then that's going to result in differentiation of the immature osteoclast into a mature osteoclast, thus increasing bone resorption. And then that's going to increase our serum calcium, because our calcium from our bone is going to be released into the bloodstream. And OPG is a molecule that can bind rank L, thus preventing bone resorption from occurring. So that's all for this. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that helps you with your studies. All the best and take care.